And we are back in full effect. ESQ-Astro sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro, and this is today's daily collective spread. Here at ESQ-Astro sauce, we do a classic Egyptian tarot pyramid build-up with the Egyptian tarot cards. Okay, we also use the Gods of Egypt oracle cards to clarify and classify the reading so that we get down to the nitty-gritty. Bottom of both decks will reveal exactly what we can't see coming or what is in store for you when it comes to the outcomes. So, all shuffles are done live on camera, no card trickery, no clickbait titles. So, here at ESQ Astro, we do everything in a true fashion. And again, different from most channels, we do a different type of spread. So, if you're just tuning in, hit that like button if you like the video. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are building up the subscribership, looking to get out into the algorithm, but also get in position based upon YouTube rules to do some other types of videos. Okay. So, calling in the Most High, my ancestors, and my spirit guides, mind, body, and soul. First card comes out as Temperance in the upright. The next card is the Hangman reverse. Then we have Judgment upright. Strength upright. The High Priestess in reverse. The Lovers upright. The Moon card in reverse. The Tower upright. The Hierophant upright. And to top off the reading, we have the Emperor in reverse. And I believe this is the second day that the Emperor has come out in that reverse position at the top of the pyramid. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay. So that's what you can't see coming. Something's definitely brewing in a financial manner, I would say. Somebody's definitely stepping back into a position of balance. Okay. Bringing some stability, getting back to, I would say, an incline when it comes to things. Getting untrapped from this hangman position. There is a strict judgment that's being made, I believe, and this is going to help somebody regain their strength, step back into their power, and really get things moving in the right direction. The High Priestess in reverse can be a revealing card in this situation based upon the Lovers coming out next. And it could just be, again, one of those positions where higher counsel either needs to be sought or at this time is being either not not taking the advice or in the position of teetering on the advice that you may get from a higher counsel in the divine feminine aspect, or the divine feminine may be the one that's turning this around when it comes to that strength that's being that's present here after the judgment, I would say. Okay. And that definitely puts you in a position of making a choice. Okay. The Moon coming out in reverse, light can be shed on some things. This can be a heavily emotional situation as far as somebody having to do what they have to do when it comes to making the correct choice for themselves. This is definitely going to be causing a tower. Okay. And that tower is definitely going to lead to some higher understanding, a higher teaching. It may even lead to a higher position of somebody stepping into, again, a higher role when it comes to spirituality, whether that's graduating to a new school of thought, or taking on more knowledge and information in the realms that you already dabble in, but really committing to things or being honored in a way that puts you there. Okay, and this tower is what's going to cause that. So this tower that looks like it's coming based upon things that are in the dark coming to light, it could be dismantling to where, again, This is somebody that's moving on in a singular fashion, you know. Um, and that's just what it looks like based upon the singularity throughout the reading. But again, you do have your pairs here, almost in that diagonal sense. But again, at the heart of the reading is the lover. So again, there's a choice to be made. Definitely a balancing of energy that needs to be again discussed, put into play, manifested in some type of way that's going to bring about that will. Because the emperor at the top again is just saying an indecision, and lining up right with the heart of the spread. It's just letting me know that this is a tough decision for somebody, and this could even be in business. It doesn't even have to be an actual relationship, because it could be dealing with communication as well. That's what the Lover's card is. It's Gemini. It's communication. It's what we're dealing with when we start talking about Mercury. It could even be dealing with, uh, local commerce, or again business that we're dealing in, that may be in a position to turn around. Maybe that investment is what comes through at the bottom of the deck that you can't see, or some type of advancement, based upon again the efforts that you've already put in. Okay, but again, balance is being restored. That's the first card that comes out, in the upright. Hangman next lets you know that that's a true balance being restored, because things are moving, from being unstuck, but being in a position to be judged, to restore strength, power, um, or give strength and power based upon somebody's judgment. Okay. So I think the reading is pretty straightforward from there. I'm not going to get too much more deep into the reading, other than the Hierophant and the High Priestess have come out in the opposite places 2 days in a row, and with that Emperor card coming out at the reverse at the top, if I'm not mistaken. So, definitely, showing some type of opposition, but definitely showing that somebody's going to be coming out in a position where their choice is going to free them, or create a new path that they didn't see. The main thing is that you got to do what you can do. You can't be responsible for what others do. But hopefully your actions, your words, and your character, grant you the grace that other people see you in certain ways that, again, allot you things that others would have a hard time getting. You may get easily based upon this particular that's being shown. Okay. And the gods are saying, yep, intelligence in the upright, Hathor. So intelligence is definitely going to play a big part, I believe, in this playing out in the correct manner. Um, again, don't don't put the carriage before the horse. Make sure you're getting as many horses you need to have that horsepower to move forward. And then build your carriage. Or if you're doing it solo, you be jumping on that one horse. So just keep that in mind. Bottom of the deck for the gods. Yep, Genesis. Yeah, there's a new beginning. Something new is coming. I was surprised the world card didn't come out. That's what I was surprised not to see. But when the wheel came out at the bottom, I was like, that's almost the equivalent. Because usually when people come into abundance of any kind, there's usually some type of travel or some type of celebration involved. Because again, that's what the wheel can represent as well. There may be a celebration after all of this. Because again, somebody is making a choice to take a step into a higher up position, or somebody's being chosen for a higher position. Okay. And again, this could even be in a relationship sense. So if things haven't been serious, it could get serious. If it's been serious, it could get more serious. If it's been hectic, this could be a breaking point. Uh, this could be the end all to be all when it comes to, again, things hanging on by a string, or things having a very strong woven, component to withstand the trials and tribulations that I also see here in this spread as well. Some of y'all been going through it, but again, you got to go through it to get to it. So don't fret, just hold ground. Stay steady. Some days you don't want to be, where you at, but again, it's a process to get where you want to be. So just know where you at is not the final stage. Today is not the final day. So, but I think the reading's pretty straightforward. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, check the overview with the shorts. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hype the video, which is the new thing I heard to get us out there. So hype the video for me, and yeah, let people know about ESQ-Astro if they're in the tarot. All right, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace.